uh, I think this is my third attempt at showing how to create a coin with Waves platform. Uh, Little tired. I've been trying to record this particular session, so I'll just be quick. I tried with testnet to create a coin or a token with Waves platform. Have not been successful, so I'll be directly doing it in the production. That is with the live Waves platform blockchain. Before we can start, just to give you a quick update on or quick just rundown on what is Waves platform. Waves platform is an open blockchain platform that was created in 2016, and the original visionary was Sasha Ivanov, uh, who's and the main aim behind this platform was to make common people like me or you, common users, help create cryptocurrency tokens, or shall I say, digital assets. There are other platforms like NXT or BitShares or Ethereum as well. But I feel with my current experience with Waves platform, Waves is one of the most easiest platform to create tokens. So the key uh, features that are there with Waves platform are as below. One is you have a Waves client where you can access the Waves platform. It provides the access to all the key features like their decentralized exchange, your wallet, which you can fund from various cryptocurrencies or USD or Euro, and also it helps you to explore what kind of transactions have happened in your wallet. It is provided as an extension to Google Chrome, also is provided as a website or as an app which you can find in Google or on Apple Play Store. Okay, so now the key feature is the issuing of tokens. Now, in other platforms, issuing of tokens is available. Also, if you see BitShares, you have also a decentralized exchange. What I liked about Waves was that it was more easier as a interface for to explore, and also it was more easier to trade those Waves tokens, and also they had everything baked into a single platform, which was their Waves wallet or Waves Lite client. So just to give you a quick idea, this is a Waves client. So let me just Waves. Okay. I even don't remember a password. Just a minute. I would just log in quickly. So I'm just stopping the sharing of the presentation. Okay, so I'm just going back to recreate the wallet. Thankfully, I have the seed, so I hope I can recreate my uh, platform. Okay, so I'm just removing and importing an account. So I have the wallet seed. Okay, so with that, I would be showing the whole process. Okay, I'm not very comfortable sharing my wallet seed. I would just stop it again. Okay, so I've just finished the creation, re-importing of my wallet. So I'll just show to everyone. Okay, so here I am on the Waves wallet. And don't ask me how I created and all logged in. Yeah, so if you have the seed, you can always create. You will also get a window to give your user ID, password, and all that. So here I have my Waves platform, and also I have two Waves where I can show you how to create a wallet. So these are all the various wave assets that I have got. So if you remember, I was telling right that sorry, how could you remember? It was a video that never worked. So you can fund through a lot of these mods. So you can either send USD to or euro through bank transfer, bitcoins from any of the existing Bitcoin addresses, or you can buy through waves through Shapeshifter or exchanges, and you have also options for Ethereum, Litecoin, and Zcash. And here it will tell you how much of each asset you have connected to your Waves wallet. Then this is the one that gives you the portfolio or the digital assets that you would have. Here you can see that I have so many digital assets. Some have been, most of them have been like airdrop to me, which I never requested, but thankfully to all those who have done. So airdrops is a concept which probably I'll be covering in a separate video. But you can see that with the key thing is in these assets is the asset name. There is a issuer, then there is an option of is it reusable or not, and how much balance I have with me. This is important information which I would use when I want to either transfer to someone or want to trade them. Okay, so now let's come to the Waves exchange. This is the exchange where you can see all the live values of various assets on Waves platform. It has already pre-existing what you call uh, waves sorry pre-existing mappings of showing you the graph. So for example, you want to know waves against USD, you can always uh, uh, you can always type and it will try to show the corresponding what is the pricing that is going on for the current Waves platform. So here you can see it is somewhere around 5.2 USD on the Waves platform. And here you can see what are the various sell and buy orders. And also if I'm doing any transactions, I can find the orders here. Okay, so now this is the leasing option. Now if somebody if you would have explored Waves platform earlier, it doesn't, it uses something called proof of stake for its consensus mechanism. That is to like miners mine new blocks in using proof of work in Bitcoin. Same way in Waves platform, people who are eligible to mine coin, mine add transaction to a block in the blockchain, would have to lease some of their waves that they would have got or bought from exchanges or from somewhere. And these, in exchange for this, what they can do is they can verify transactions, or they can lease some of these tokens to one of the nodes, which helps in verifying the Waves transactions. With this, you would get a cut of the transaction fees that is collected in verifying each of these transactions. Okay, so I would so traditionally for any kind of waves, so now if you go to the portfolio section, you'll find that sorry, let me check out the, yeah, so here you can see that the fees that are being paid. So it's very interesting that there you have what you call different ways in which you can pay the fees. One is, you can see some is paying through WNet, some are paying through Waves, some are also paying through some other assets. This is the interesting aspect. As a developer, you will find that you can always pay what you call uh, your transaction fees with Waves, or you can choose a reputed digital asset on that platform to also pay the fees in. So this is something probably I would keep it for an advanced section of the Waves, but for the advanced section of how Waves platform works. But generally, the fees is somewhere around 0.01 Waves or equivalent asset. Okay, and this is the tab where basically you would see all the transaction that happens either from my wallet address to any other wallet address, or somebody who sends me any kind of waves to my account. So these are the ways in which you can do. Okay, now I would go to the main part of this particular uh, what you call tutorial or this video, that is the token creation. So in Waves you can do a token creation with this interface, and you can see it's, and each of these boxes will explain you what each of this particular each of this particular field is for. One is this gives you of the what you call the name that you need to give for the token, the description for the token. Okay, then what is the total number of tokens that you want to give, and then finally if you want to, like for example, dollars and pence, same way you can also have certain subdecimal places for those tokens. Okay, and then you can choose if it is reachable or not. So now I have committed for creating and yeah, another interesting part, if the token is reachable. Now you would understand that Bitcoin is a currency which has a hard cap. 10 billion tokens would ever be created. So is Waves, I think somewhere around 9 billion. But there are other 6 or 9 billion, I don't remember, but usually that's the range. And then you have Ethereum, which has no limit. So depending on the kind of requirement you have, why you want to create this token, based on that, you can choose to create the token as a reissuable or not reissuable. If you reissue, so it means like minting new tokens. You can always remint new tokens, new batch of tokens, like you do in like Reserve Bank does, or any kind of monetary authority does in reissuing the new currencies. You can do that. So this would give you the option of unlimited supply. So I would choose it for my project called Crypto Cafe. This is token for Crypto Cafe project. Let's say I want to create somewhere around these many tokens. Okay, and I want to have, let's say, 3 decimal places. I want it to be reissuable. Okay, because this may end up being a kind of a main token for my projects, or it may be like a kind of a discount on my platform, probably like that. Okay, so now I would try to create a token. So here the details you will see, and this is where you can get an opportunity to confirm or stop the whole creation process. And mind you need to have, since there is a fee to this particular token, you have to see what is your balance and how much fee would be charged for it. So here I would rather do so once I create this particular token, now if I confirm it, it will ideally deduct one waves from my account. So here you see that it has been created successfully. Okay, so now let's go and check out our assets that we have. Okay, okay, so this is the general window of all the blocks that are created. Okay, and ideally, yes. So this is the list of all the waves that I have created. So you can see that I have created the whole waves. This is how the tokens are already created. Now, general a way in which you can transfer these tokens is either you can create a sell order on the DEX, or for this particular token, you can choose to let's say uh, 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 you can either transfer it like an airdrop onto various users. Okay, so there are many ways you can do this. So right now I'm not selling this because this is just somewhere there. I would plan to probably use this particular token later on. For now, just let's just have a look at, so this is all that I can see for now. So this is our crypto cafe. So here it gives the details of the overall uh, assets. So here is the identifier that you get. Generally, this is the identifier you would use for in your, while you want to sell it as part of the ICO. Uh, if you want to run an ICO on Waves platform, you can use this to put it publicly, or this is what generally you would use to transfer to someone as well. Okay, so here let's say I, okay, let's again go back. So this is the identifier again. Let me copy. Okay, now let me go to decentralized exchange. Okay, and now let me uh, put, so again it's Bitcoin. So you see there is no trade. That's why nothing is showing. But the same, and let's say against waves. Okay, so there is, since no, there is no trades, there is nothing happening. But if I want to submit a trade, like I want to give a sell order, okay, so I want to sell Crypto Cafe, I can set a price in waves. Let's say I want to set in uh, one for one uh, uh, waves. I want to give 1,000. Sorry, 100, like this. I want to give, and I can create a sell order. So it is created. I know nobody would buy it. Let's see. Okay. So this gives you an idea about uh, how a typical sell order would generally work like. Okay. So I think I've also done a test ICO. Let's see how it would ideally go. Okay. I think I have explained all the process that you may require for running, not only creating a token but also selling or doing an ICO, because this is how it is as easy as doing it. You just create tokens, and then for how much amount you want to uh, sell, you can sell that many tokens. Okay. And you can always set the price. So for example, you want to set you want to sell, let's say, all the tokens. You can accordingly calculate at much price and just put a sell order. And ideally, if people are interested, they would buy at that price. Okay, fine. So with this, I am closing the session now, uh, and I hope it was helpful for anybody who's interested in Waves platform. Thank you.